The city, which is located at the foot of snow-capped mountains of Trans-Ili Alatau, it combines beautiful, picturesque alpine landscapes and of course the business center of Eurasia. Hello everyone, you're watching Travel in Comfort with me, Madi Fazl, and today once again we are at the southern capital of Kazakhstan, and in this episode we're going to talk about the ecotourism in Almaty region.
Ecotourism stands as one of the fastest growing sectors in the global economy, experts projecting an annual growth rate between 20 to 30%. Forecasts suggest that by 2028 this industry will hit a staggering $375 billion USD mark. Surprisingly, around 1/3 of all global tourists are eco-travelers. Almaty and its surrounding area cater extensively to these mindful vacationers. This journey leads us to Qaiyndy, nestled 300 kilometers away from Almaty. The awe-inspiring landscapes and natural beauty along this route elevates the experience, transforming what seems like a long journey into an enjoyable adventure. En route, a breathtaking panorama emerges where towering mountain peaks almost reach the sky, while lush green valleys extend far into the horizon, crafting an awe-inspiring spectacle. And naturally, a visit to Sharyn was a must. The scenic natural area captivates with its surreal landscapes. Arriving here, you'll promptly recognize its suitability as the ideal setting for filming westerns. The fact that it is called the younger sibling of the renowned Grand Canyon is no mere coincidence.
Streams of mountain, river, steep rocky cliffs and beautiful stone sculptures. This is Sharyn Canyon, the natural monument which lasts for 154 kilometers along the river with the same name. It's 3 times smaller than its American brother, the Grand Canyon.
Scientists estimate that 25 million years ago, the area now known as the Sharyn Canyon was submerged under the Ila Sea. Inside Sharyn National Park's Sari-Togay Gorge lie protected forests, nurturing one of Earth's most extraordinary trees, the Sogdian ash, a survivor from the Paleogene epoch. This ash grove is unparalleled. The only comparable grove exists in Northern America. The canyon's landscapes are genuinely breathtaking. As the sun sets, casting its final glow, the Sharyn Canyon transforms into a canvas of scarlet, pink and orange tones. Silence blankets the surroundings, interrupted only by the roaring river currents colliding with the towering cliffs below. Here one experiences true escape from urban chaos, daily challenges and stress. It's this rejuvenating effect that makes ecotourism so captivating.
Is it your first time being in Kazakhstan?
Yeah, to be honest, this is the first time. I hope it's not like the last time.
Yeah.
It's a very nice place.
Great.
Yeah.
And now we are in Sharyn Canyon, as you know.
Yeah.
How do you like this place?
This is the nature of, refresh your body, refresh your mind. I came from duty.
Yeah.
I spent maybe 5 months only working TV like this.
Oh, okay.
So, with computers.
Yeah.
Now this is the time to refresh your mind.
Amazing.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Natural, things. It's very nice. I like it, to be honest.
So, what other places do you plan to visit in the future, maybe in Kazakhstan?
I met one of my friends in Mecca.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I know him from there. He invited me to come to Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
I told him, yeah, who knows, maybe I will come. And I make it. Alhamdulillah, now I'm maybe this is the 4th day here in Kazakhstan. And maybe next time I will come in winter side because, I want to try to ski. Doing some skating from the mountains.
Yeah. Thank you, Khalid, for your time.
Year by year, one of the country's most renowned and stunning destinations, becomes increasingly accessible and visitor-friendly. Here they are building infrastructure with minimal environmental impact. Special transportation operates inside the canyons, complemented by stylized gazebos, well-equipped trails, and a visitor center is established to make the stay of travelers even more comfortable here.
One of the most popular routes here among travelers is the Valley of Qazaqstan, which is more than 2 kilometers long. There are different stories and legends associated with witches and mystical powers. The sounds here are truly unusual. The howling of the wind gives goosebumps. I can imagine how scary it is at night.
Valley of Castles is a 3-kilometer-long dried-up canyon that once ran adjacent to the primary riverbed. Over time, the river has shifted its course, altering the landscape. This area millions of years ago was a mere bay of an immense ancient sea, stretching from present-day Lake Alakol to the Caspian Sea. The rock formations here are especially striking at sunrise and under the setting sun's rays. Each passing minute offers a new spectacle, a captivating interplay of light and shadows across the canyon walls. Undoubtedly, this stands as one of the finest natural backdrops for breathtaking photo shoots.
How do you like Almaty? Tell me please about your impressions.
Almaty is a very nice place. It's beautiful. Kazakhstan, most biggest city, which is very green.
Now we are in Sharyn Canyon. Is it your first time visiting this place?
Yes, this is my first time I came here. And I heard about lots of my friends that it's a very beautiful place. And it's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think it's a natural phenomenon, so it's literally amazing.
What was your first impression when you just came here? Like, what you expected and...
Well, I'd just been to Uzbekistan to see the Silk Road cities, and then flew into Almaty, and it was such a difference because I was expecting something like Bukhara, something very
traditional, historical.
Yeah,
modern.
Almaty is more like a Central European city. Like that was the closest comparison I can make.
Yeah.
But then you come out obviously to
Sharyn
Canyon,
nature,
and it's utterly different. It's very, very different to anything I've been to before.
Amazing. Really nice to hear that. What was the first thing that impressed you the most?
The first thing that impressed me was, I guess, like, it's such a clean place, and there's such reverence for it as a country. The national parks are unbelievably well maintained, and so the same with Almaty as a city. And then you go up to Qaiyndy Hill, and it's the same. It's unbelievable love of, I guess.
So we are now in Sharyn Canyon.
Yeah.
How do you like such a place? Have you ever been to anything like this before?
No, I haven't. Obviously, you see photos of things like the Grand Canyon and the American Midwest, and again, that's the closest comparison I can get. But I've never been somewhere like here before, and it's such a strange thing coming from Europe because you don't really see this kind of sight there, and it's a very welcome thing to experience.
Yeah, amazing. Could you tell me please about your first impression being here?
First impression is that Kazakhstan is, I guess, more comparable to Dubai. Like when it comes to technological advancement, I see cars which are like top of the line. So it's more advanced, I would say. And then I come here today, so it's like my impression of Kazakhstan now is that it has the best of both worlds. From a technological point of view, and then from the nature point of view as well.
Amazing. So tell us about this place specifically. Like, you are in Sharyn Canyon now.
Yeah.
How do you like it? Have you ever been to such a place before?
Nope, never. I've never seen a canyon firsthand, so it mesmerizes me to see these natural lines being created over time, like from what my tour guide said earlier, like millions of years it took to create these beautiful lines, natural lines. It's really wonderful. I came from Dubai, which is a desert.
Okay.
So when I arrived here last night, one thing that I was looking forward for is the weather, good kind of weather. And now that I experience it, it's actually the good kind of balance, because it's not too cold, it's not too hot. Now it's like 10 in the morning, we're walking in a canyon, I don't sweat because the weather is really great. Yeah. So, and also I think people are very nice, despite not being able, like what you said, most of the people don't speak English, but you see from their faces how they smile, how they welcome you. Like when you enter the supermarket, how they say hi, it's really welcoming. You know, you feel the hospitality, you feel their warmth.
While it's true that parallels can be drawn between Almaty and Dubai or with European cities, and comparisons made between Sharyn and the Grand Canyon, it's crucial to remember that, above all, these are integral parts of Kazakhstan. This marks a vibrant addition to the world's tourism map. As we bid farewell to the enchanting canyons and stone castles, our next destination awaits, the picturesque Qaiyndy Lakes. Located approximately 100 kilometers away from the Sharyn Canyon. Adhering to the ethos of ecotourism, we opted for a hotel aligned with the ethos of holidaying with a commitment to nature. Interestingly, the count of eco-friendly hotels in Kazakhstan is on the rise each year. Take a look at the remarkable setting here, where comfort levels soar amidst the embrace of nature. Nestled within the confines of a state national natural park, this hotel rests atop an elevation, providing breathtaking and picturesque vistas of the lake and mountains. The hotel complex consists of the main building housing 4 different room categories, along with several standalone eco-cabins.
This unique hotel complex is one of those places where you can have magnificent view to Qaiyndy Lakes. It's simply indescribably beautiful here.
Perched at the elevation of 2,100 meters above sea level, this hotel stands as one of the newest additions to the hospitality industry, having opened its doors just 2 years ago. Constructed in compliance with all environmental standards, the hotel guarantees minimal adverse effects on the surrounding nature. To sustain this commitment, proactive measures are in place here for conserving water and electricity.
Glamping demekçi.
Glamping, a new leisure trend in our country. How popular is it among tourists today? Currently, we are experiencing a substantial rise in tourist numbers compared to last year, with a significant influx of international visitors. Initially, our primary guests were from the United Arab Emirates. However, our traveler demographics have since diversified greatly. We now welcome guests from China, India, France, Italy, Spain, and this year, we are proud to say we've hosted visitors from around the globe. Recently, we had guests from Canada. Glamping sites enthrall guests with their unique ecosystem and the opportunity for an almost open sky stay. The essence of glamping revolves around modern, eco-friendly materials that preserve nature and seamlessly blend into the surroundings. Information detox forms the cornerstone of relaxation in this sanctuary. The eco-hotel's concept implies that true appreciation of nature's tranquility and harmony comes from disconnecting from the bustle of the outside world. This is why TVs are deliberately omitted in the rooms. After all, why would you need one when outside your window unfolds such splendor? An emerald lake, majestic mountains, picturesque forests, the melodious chorus of birds, and the enchanting expanse of the endless sky. The hotel intends to remain committed to this philosophy, offering a serene retreat away from the chaos and gradually expanding its area of leisure spots for its guests. We aim to construct an eco-friendly sauna, set up a playground area, and designate a space for archery, all aimed at providing our guests with a serene environment away from the city hustle, allowing them to unwind and prioritize their mental and physical health. Moreover, in the near future, we are planning to introduce our national yurt on site, offering our guests an opportunity to immerse themselves in the customs and traditions of the Kazakh people. This will be especially meaningful for our international visitors. And this becomes another compelling reason to return to this place. Let's delve deeper into exploring the unique nature of these places.
They're called the Blue Necklace of Northern Sunshine, Qaiyndy Lakes. You won't find such beauty anywhere else, and such poetic name is not accidental at all. Qaiyndy, translated from the Kazakh, literally means a lake in a gorge, because all three lakes are located here in the most picturesque gorge in the eastern Almaty ridge.
These lakes are situated at varying altitudes, surrounded by mountain peaks and fir trees. Originating from glaciers in the Qaiyndy mountain range, the Qaiyndy River feeds into three consecutive lakes: the upper, the middle, and the lower. These lakes contain fresh water. Qaiyndy lakes have notable depth, with the deepest point reaching 80 meters in the first lake and approximately 50 meters in the second one. The lake bed is relatively shallow in certain areas and lacks rocky outcrops.
All right, guys, so now we are on Qaiyndy Lakes, heading to the center of the lake. It's not easy at all. Like, you have to be physically well prepared for this, for sure. But the view is just so beautiful.
For fishing enthusiasts, renting a boat with fishing gear is an option. The crystal clear blue waters house abundant wildlife, including the prized rainbow trout. The lake's water is so transparent and clear that it takes on a bluish hue. On sunny days, discerning between the sky and the water's surface becomes a challenge.
Qaiyndy Lakes is the favorite place for mountain lovers. Hiking to this place is very easy. It's suitable even for non-professionals.
Qaiyndy lakes are commonly known as the pearls of the northern Tian Shan. Exploring these evergreen forests or the confines of the protected park isn't just beneficial for health, but also offers an educational experience as well. It's relatively easy to come across rare animal species here.
I truly understand now why people choose this place to come, guys. It's so beautiful here. And the air is so clean. You can breathe it and feel with all your body. Amazing.
The park's flora presents a fascinating and diverse range of species. In the Qaiyndy region, the Tian Shan spruce boasts a narrower crown compared to the Ile Alatau variety, lending a slender appearance that enhances the allure of the local forest. Notably, the forest is rich in moss, forming layers up to a meter thick in certain areas. Over 10 species listed in the Red Book can be found here, including the Qaiyndy juniper, golden adonis, and the Kazakh archa. While visiting Qaiyndy lakes is viable year-round, the prime window is from May to October.
So we have just been to Qaiyndy Lake yesterday, which is wonderful. It's very shocking, the color of the water and the scenery, the trees is very nice. And today is our second day here in Lake Qaiyndy, which the first impression is great. We are staying at one of these glamping, these sort of igloo type of constructions, rooms, which are amazing.
Yeah.
I think it has a very big window facing the lake, so the views are spectacular. Yeah. So really highly recommend people to come and stay in this, specifically in these rooms. Really beautiful. So we're now taking the kids for a catamaran ride for a few minutes.
Amazing. Would you like to promote and recommend Kazakhstan generally to your friends or to your relatives abroad there?
I'm doing this already.
Yeah.
So, you know, I sent a lot of photos to my friends back in Argentina. And I think the common words is spectacular, wonderful. And this is mostly photos from Lake Kolsai plus Qaiyndy yesterday.
Oh,
Everybody's really amazed and they really want to come to Kazakhstan to see and visit.
Great, it's nice to hear that.
Continuing the path set by our Argentine guest Federico, we've chosen to highlight the enchanting beauty of Lake Qaiyndy for those who have yet to experience its wonders.
More than a century ago, there was no reservoir here. Lake Qaiyndy, 400 meters long, appeared here in 1910 due to the powerful earthquake. Its peculiarity lies not only in its origin, but its great vegetation of water.
After the earthquake, numerous multi-meter Tian Shan spruces were left submerged underwater. Surprisingly, despite the damp surroundings, these ancient trees neither broke nor decayed. Evidently, the water within the gorge creates an exceptionally favorable environment for them.
People come here not only for bright photos on social media. The lake has attracted a lot of divers from all over the world. Just imagine diving into this amazingly clean water with fir trees. It's a Kazakh Atlantis in one word.
Despite the submerged spruces, the lake was named after a distinct tree. Qaiyndy, translated from Kazakh, means birch. This name was chosen because of the nearby birch grove situated 5 kilometers away from the lake.
The most mystical lake in the country, the Lake of Dead Trees, the Cursed Forest, as they call this beautiful body of water. But first of all, Lake Qaiyndy is a real symbol of Kazakhstan's wild nature. There is no even paved road that leads directly to the shore, which makes this place even more wonderful, mysterious and allure.
In the world today, there exists a multitude of mountain-surrounded lakes. Lake Tahoe, for instance, stands as a genuine treasure and emblem of Northern California. Meanwhile, Qaiyndy brought to mind the high-altitude lakes in Canada's Banff National Park. Luke has been a resident of Kazakhstan for a significant period, and he marvels at the diversity of our country, discovering its remarkable aspects with each passing day. For Luke and his family, these weekend getaways always herald a fresh encounter with the unexplored.
It's great to see the different parts of Kazakhstan as well, you know, like coming from Atyrau, it's quite deserty and flat, but then coming here and just seeing the stark contrast, it's fantastic. So.
Great, Luke, so now we are in Qaiyndy. Tell us more about those places. Like, how did you like them?
Yeah, that was coming up the mountains and then seeing the blue lake, and it kind of reminded me of like we've never been, but it looks like Banff in Canada and the Rocky Mountains, and it reminded us of the Denver area in the U.S. and just beautiful, and the snow-capped peaks and the pine trees or aspen trees. I'm not sure what kind they are, but yeah, beautiful.
Great.
Come to Kazakhstan, it's beautiful. So.
Truly, seeing once is better than hearing 100 times. Come and explore. Ecotourism is flourishing in the country, drawing in more mindful travelers who appreciate eco-friendly getaways, aiming to safeguard the allure of natural beauty for future generations. The wonders of Almaty region's nature await you. There is no greater pleasure than inhaling fresh air, marveling at the splendor and distinctiveness of living forms, all while letting your mind escape the hustle and bustle of daily life's pressing concerns.
Magnificent views of Alps, canyons just like in Arizona, colorful mountains of Peru, and Azure lakes like in Canada. All this diversity of landscapes and nature you can easily find in my beloved homeland. Welcome to Kazakhstan. We love our guests.